Goblins. Why am I not surprised? That's enough. Too slow. Not this time.
I tried to dodge with every
Yeah, I love the arena circle.
Oh, I tried to use triangle.
Not this time.
I found Randall. Poor.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like he doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Form. Was it faster for me to run or can I teleport? I've chosen my path.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
Ah, there you are. And? Damn it.
He's not far from the South Gate.
Of course. I knew he was brave.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away
Because it held.
I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And, I suppose...
Man, quest to kill crabs. That's what it looks like you're doing anyway.
It is.
Over here.
Yes.
Evie says I'm a princess. They're gonna give me a chocobo if I kill these crabs.
I have to.
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told
I
me
saw
all about
someone
you.
complain that
Word is you're a devil with that blade.
people
You look like you're in a
still
hurry.
talk down to you
Where are you
even though
going?
you're wearing
Not far, I
King's
hope.
clothes.
But I dare not
Not
waste a
everyone's
moment.
gonna recognize
It
the
might
clothes.
cost a man his life.
Sounds.
Like, yes, they are the clothes that
Not
belong
so much
to a
what
now
happened as
dead
what might.
person
They've discovered he's a bearer,
who
see?
was an archduke.
And now, one of his erstwhile
Yeah.
friends and neighbours wants to see
But
him
like,
clapped
how
in
many
chains.
people are gonna know that
Where
outside
is
of
this
that
bearer?
town? Like, nobody.
He wasn't fool
Especially
enough to wait
13
for the
years
Imperials
later.
to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind.
Point says I play the game
I
that
need to
I've read
find him
about.
and
I'm
get
just
into
like, are
safety
you dumb
fast.
though?
Here.
Sounds like
here's
you
a 10
dumb
of the
though.
inclination. I could do with a hand.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With you. His name's Norris.
You found him.
What did these people want me to do?
That
Besides
fucking
kill
snake
crabs?
played me false. Acted like he was
Crab
one of
guy's a
us,
different
and the
guy.
old time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good
These
for
people
him.
are looking for a bearer
Well,
that ran
go on
away,
then.
'cause
If he gets away,
this guy
I'll
wants
see
to
you
stick the
fit for
Imperials on
noose.
him.
All right, Ronald. We were just
Alright, I'm
leaving. Look,
here. Can I sick
this
myself
one's here to...
up?
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. Off.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right. You don't send a bear.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our map. Some on Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. We have to find him.
Why does it look like there's a bunch of quests here?
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters
There's
into his
two.
own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
There's exactly 2 quests here.
It just looks like you're talking to a bunch.
Works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me
No,
a curse,
2 is a
my luck?
couple.
Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish. If it's just a short climb down.
Did the crabs eat his eye
Just
shard?
promise you'll
Is
look.
that what I
Yes.
just heard?
There may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have
Claimed it.
all right, eaten it, but oh, don't worry, there weren't too many. Walk in the marsh, as they say.
Do you think Clive just has better knees than Nick?
Maybe.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
There, boy. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
You think we ever use this little sword that we have?
I don't know, I've been looking at it, wondering why it's there. Seems impractical.
I mean, it's good to have a backup sword,
Well,
but like, I
any
want to
luck?
see us actually use it. I don't want it to
Yours,
just
I
be there
presume.
for decoration.
My Garuda claws are my backup swords.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
Alright, what about in the black when we can't do magic?
My fist.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for...
Be more careful now.
Oh, I will. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. can't now, though. Not if crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens it.
What if I gather Evie's fur that sheds and make leggings out of them?
That's a weird sentence.
It has
You don't
to
know a
be
man called
full
Norris, do you?
collection of hair, and
I
she's
do,
so
as it
soft.
happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then.
Subreddit
Thank you.
as well that implied Jonathan Bailey is like a voice in this game somewhere, and I couldn't find any information about that being factual. Do I need to say that it's Grahatia for everyone else in the
He can't have got far.
I know who you're talking about.
Look, I didn't know if Jake knew what you did.
I know who my competition is.
A lantern. The one Norris was
Oh, I
carrying,
found
no
a
doubt.
picture I never sent to you that basically
He went.
said like Jonathan Bailey had announced his role in Bridgerton or something. And they had commented on it saying that as long as he still voices Grahatia, and Jonathan Bailey liked it.
Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that
Which
someone
gives
was
me
Norris.
confidence to continue voicing Grahatia.
I don't know why they would do anything to change Grahatia's voice.
He becomes too popular and he gets too big for his britches.
Norris, I presume. You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never
mean,
forget the
probably.
hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave as one bearer to another, please.
And me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend.
I haven't checked my
You can
dog
trust her.
in a minute.
Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called work. Oh. I found it.
Also, do you think this mark is
Thanks.
like a tattoo and they had
I
to
dropped
get
it
a
when those
tattoo,
creatures attacked me.
or it's like
But
literally a stamp?
If I'm honest,
brand?
It's
I
probably
wasn't all
a
that sorry to be
tattoo.
rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right.
I feel like it would
I'll
look
keep hold of
worse if
it.
it was branded.
I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial search before it begins.
And bearers, they call
A
them
bearer
bearers
without a brand.
realistically.
To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
I'll be fucked if I'm leaving this to a bearer. I'll go.
There you are, Clive.
Well branded.
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? See a body.
No. I mean, I've only wished those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Have you ever noticed from the side profile that prominent nose? Like, I didn't know what that term meant until I've seen this nose. It's just, I don't know, it's a nose, for sure.
Get it, boy!
Jill is in the way. Well, the game won't let me do
Probably.
that.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just own up. Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
So sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then, and all thanks to you, losing those... Found out about that letter.
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us... Here. For your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
I think it's interesting that Sid has a daughter. I bet we'll never see her.
Wanted to send a message.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what... On second thoughts, I don't want to know. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing, and it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto. Will ya?
All right.
I don't remember who that is. The name's familiar.
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sis been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great... Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into them. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
There's...
Well, no. That, and it's the dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... Who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale, and she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report.
Why does this person seem like they think I'm gonna have sex with them? And
I don't know.
report it? Otto with the dame.
I suppose that's everything. Now to
More
find
side
out.
quests.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway, sir. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the court. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help. Anyway, if you're ever interested, reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. Of kindness are their own reward. Quick look.
When does Nambuko give us hunts?
I don't know.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken.
Couldn't
Oh,
trouble you for some
what was
assistance,
that?
could I? That depends. What do you need?
Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. So, will you have a word with them? That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
But how did the grocer know his dog? Can I have another?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without
It's not for me.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
They sure did drink a lot of wine back in the day.
Don't tell me.
As someone who's never had wine that tastes good, it's just odd.
Yeah.
It's fair they
Bread
didn't
and
have
wine from the
soda.
tavern.
They didn't have something that tastes better.
May we?
I'm sure they
Truly.
could juice something. I had the occasional orange juice.
Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next
My
time you're
knee is
hungry,
both
you need only ask to be fed.
Itchy and in pain.
Everything.
Itchy and in pain. Like, it itches, but when I scratch it, it hurts.
What happens to us?
I will say, this seems like an odd
Master
time to
Quinton will
introduce
never
you
forgive
an man who gives us more quests.
A little bit.
I
I'm
want
just
no
kind of
trouble.
skimming through the dialogue for them.
Wait, that's... Ah, if you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lost Wing's pride and joy, has been beset...
And you need some...
I do in... I suppose the smell's gotten work. I tried chasing them off myself, and if I don't bring those grapes in for... You look like you can handle that blade of you. Please.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, that...
Start ignoring. There's so many.
There'll never be as many as Xenoblade. And it's like 500 side.
That must be the vineyard. Wasp shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Why do you think we spell it vineyard but say vineyard?
I don't
That's enough.
Oh, I'm not logged into it on my laptop because it it required me to re-log in, and it's always been a pain in the ass when I have to log back in. So I just didn't do it the other day.
Looks like that was the last of them.
I killed the wasp.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
I want to know that too. I need the answer. How did the grocer know that his daughter was going out to the vineyard to see
Those
that
wasps
boy?
won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Something just a random person
Thank
talking
you.
about.
Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price. Full of the realm, the vineyards were Master Quinton's idea.
Well,
I'll see that he hit.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
That side quest could die in a ditch. I'm not gonna go over there and do that.
Brittany, it's literally talk to a person, kill 2 bandits on the side quest is done.
I've already teleported.
I'm just saying, it's like a 30-second side quest.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Garuda. And did I ever tell him it's the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
And I think it would fix people's problems
You two
with
be out
his
now.
voice. If they put like a little salt and pepper in his hair.
I mean, his hair just becomes salt when he primes himself.
But like people's problem is his voice sounds older than he looks. So if you put a little salt and pepper in the hair, it will make him look older without changing too much about his appearance.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this day?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad, Brittany?
I don't know. I wish the story would update when he ran past it.
Well, the world may never know.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
I need a chocobo for this distance. This is so far. There's no war in Ba Sing Se.
Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down.
Upgraded the fireballs one time. I haven't mastered the fireballs. Where the fuck are you? What is it, Toro? What are you borking about? Why can't I just hop on one of these two wheels? You can ride horses without a saddle. I found a raptor. Look, this is what your raptor turns into.
It is. Isn't it?
It's a little derpy raptor from 14.
Oh, she's fighting it currently.
Hold on.
Get him, boy!
That's not a good screenshot, yeah.
There we go. There we go. There's another one. How do I send pictures from the app again?
Northreach.
Go to the app.
PS app.
I don't remember where it is on the app anymore.
The apps gave me a tutorial. No. Captures auto upload on, but where do I go to see the auto uploads? Found it. I found it. We're good. Why do these things suddenly want to fight among them until I start running?
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
What is this, like, fairground? Like a fairground.
Each one is handcrafted from the...
I was gonna look around. I ran into the bird.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Do I gotta fuck this one?
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle. And whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless... his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
The fruit snook.
Welcome. An excellent choice. You say these are all from Dalmekia?
So it... jutting up from the waves like the mane of some giant beast. I heard tell. It's the work of an icon.
Might be Shiva. Iron.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the rocks about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
He could have put his hood up.
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
I guess I'm saying that in response to worried about being recognized, which I
That
saw on
wasn't
your
so
TV.
bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need it.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. Have me do. I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. Yes, Otto asked me to help them. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. Tatienne has been gone for several days now,
Why do we
having left no
have to
word
find
of explanation.
Why not?
And I've begun to fear.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best.
Lady's friend,
and take
escort
this.
person. How many pins
Proof
are we
of
gonna
that
wear?
trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too close to some face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you've...
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues.
She's still missing. Oh, if only...
You saw her before she...
The day before. She'd lost her comb. It wasn't anything fancy. You see, Tatienne was an orphan. And she looked...
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name. But I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne. Followed her around like a lost puppy.
Unless
Tatienne was
this
flattered
leads
at
to
first,
something important.
but it didn't
this
take long for her
feels
to
like
get
a side
scared.
twist.
She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in.
This man from the... Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times.
You've been...
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the
Surely
garrison.
it couldn't have been hard to make a
Seems
quest
a trip to the
out of
barracks
this
is in
that
order.
led to something important to make it feel like not a side quest.
I haven't seen you around the
By the end of it. Why are you playing with your dog?
Why not?
I don't know how to get to this person. I was gonna try. I see you now.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded?
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Velsdorls will be barred to us.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back.
The dame thing. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely. Fools there nigh on every...
I don't know how a bearer came by them. Can I trust you to be...
About what?
About this. About you. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet star, not for the contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to... And despite my best attempts at secrecy, which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. An extra meal here. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed.
It's no wonder so many die.
Tragic, True, but do not let anger make you careless. Be discreet for both our sakes. And for the sake of those...
You won't be staying.
I'm afraid not.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though.
Has it always been this?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him.
That's something
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's talk.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you to rest? And you! If you've got a message for me, out!
Enough! Curse you! You'll work faster next.
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over.
You need to...
But I won't.
And what of your own hurt?
Don't wait.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Sergeant's got it in for us. Huh. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you...
Lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind.
I'm just passing.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he...
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's...
How about it, Brand?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are need to know the dame's being properly looked up.
I like how these soldiers ask to get their ass beat.
Fine.
Oh, and just so you take a moment to get... Now,
if that's what you...
oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Bro, have you looked at my sword?
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Fuck me.
you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Did you not just watch?
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
Potential. I'll give you that.
I like how this dude's back pocket. He can't even like hit me. It was worse.
Yeah, no, I just juggled them in the air.
I use the fireballs around me, and like it just staggers them because they're bitch.
Can I go now?
Gregor's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about it.
That you two are little bitches. Not to let you in the brothel anymore.
The Emperor's finest.
You not earned the right to be in the brothel.
Word is that the Legion...
The markets are up.
Excuse me,
Fine,
you
I'll
there?
talk to you because I am passing
I
you.
cannot help but notice you. Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. I have business beyond these, and who better than would you be? Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver. There are 3 in total. A grocer.
Nothing, Dane.
Why, of course not. And though I cannot prevent you from strongly
Three heavy purses.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
All right.
Business. Though not my own.
Ah, so he found just as well. I hear back at court have been...
So he really...
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire...
Rare for one.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though. Doesn't... There are people out there like him. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Friend of the people. It's sleepy time.
Yeah.
After it.
When did you get so big?
He got so big when you abandoned him, Clive. There's a way to save. Work, I'm a doggo.
There, Dazzy. We'll talk to you tomorrow.